Hello, my YouTube friends. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Sarika and I make crochet videos. In today's video, we are going to make this African flower granny square. So when I started crocheting, I heard a lot about this particular pattern. It's a hexagon pattern, but converted into a granny square. So finally, after so many years, I decided to make one and it came out beautiful. I picked my choice of colors, but you can play around with the colors since it's spring, so it has kind of pinkish shades going around. Um, let's make the square. I am ready with the supplies and I used a yellow, light pink, dark pink, green, and again light pink. So I used 4 colors in this particular pattern. I have my green, dark pink, light pink, and yellow. To give you the details about this yarn, I purchased it online. It's a paint box cotton DK weight yarn. It is size 3. The recommended crochet hook size is 4. Let me see. It is 4 millimeter, but I wanted a nice kind of dense texture for this particular granny square. So I sized down my hook and I am going to use my 3.5 millimeter clover hook. So let's start this pattern. I'm going to repeat the exact same color combination because I plan to use 2 granny squares to make a chicken. So let's start with yellow. I am ready with the yellow yarn and let's make a magic circle first. This is how I make the magic circle, just holding the yarn in a circle like this, and to secure it in place I just do 1 stitch here, one single crochet thing. This doesn't count as a stitch. Now I will do a double crochet, 1, 2, and another double crochet, and chain 1. This is our first cluster and we have to make 8 of these. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1. So let's do that. This is 1, let's do 7 more. Double, double, and chain 1. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1. I'm gently closing the circle too so it's easy to work with. Chain 1, 1, 2, chain 1. Let's count how many clusters we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do 1 more. So we need 8 altogether, and this is our last one. 1, 2, chain 1, and I'm going to do a slip stitch here, and this part is done. Okay, and we have to close the circle, like tighten this part so the hole is small. See how beautiful it looks? You can pull it even tighter, but this is good. Our first round is done, and at this point I'm going to change the color, so I just want to cut the yarn. I don't want to worry about it. After cutting the yarn, we just make a knot, and this is secured. And this one was worked upon too, so this can be snipped. Less things to worry about. Let's move on to the next color, which is light pink. Let me put the yellow away, and let's have enough white, enough light pink to work with. Now we will be working in this chain one space as we created. So I am going to start at here. Try not to start at the same point again and again, because that creates an uneven bulginess that doesn't look good. So to attach the yarn, I think I have long enough tail. I'll chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This counts as our first stitch, and we are going to do 2 double crochets. Okay, so first counts as a stitch, and we need 3 double crochet. This is 2, 3. Okay, this is how it looks, and I will chain 2 now. 1 and 2, and move on to the next space. Okay, to do that, we'll go into this space over here and do 3 double crochets here. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and I am going to go into the next chain chain 1 space and do 3 double crochet. So this is a repeat pattern. We will do 8 of these 3 double crochet clusters. In between, we chain 2. 2. I'll work on this yarn as well, so it's taken care of. Chain 2 now, 1 and 2, and in the next chain space, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to complete the round, have 8 of these clusters, and I will meet you at the end. I am almost at the end, doing the last cluster. 1 double crochet done. We'll do 2 more. 2, 3, chain 2, and do a slip stitch here in the first official double crochet. It gives a kind of neat finish. This is how it's looking, and I am ready to cut this yarn as well. And make a knot so it's nice and secure. Okay, and let's count our clusters. So we had 8 of these. Let's count these. I'll start with the thread. It's easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good thing we have our 8 clusters. We are ready to change the color. Let's move on to the hot pink. I really like this color. It's looking nice and bright. Okay. Let's attach the yarn. This round is simple too, around 3. I am going to attach my yarn here, and again we'll chain 3, and it will count as our first stitch. 1, 2, and 3, and I will gently move it to this side because we are working in this stitch. hold on to the stitch, the yarn, to secure it in place. Do another double crochet. Okay, so this is our 2 double crochet, chain 3 and 1 double crochet. These are our 2 stitches, chain 2, and do 2 double crochets in the same space. 1 and 2. We'll move on to the next spot here. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same space. 1 double, 2 double, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet. It's a simple round. You're doing this in every gap space, every chain 2 space. Move on to the next one. I think my yarn is secure here, so I can just drop it. I'll do 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So this is what we are going to do all around. Okay, let me come to this point and I will meet you here. We are doing 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet into the same spot here in the every chain 2 space. I am almost at the end, and let's do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Okay, and it's time to attach. So I am going to make a slip knot here, and this round is closed. We need to move to this chain space. It is not a color changing round, so I am just going to move here and make a slip stitch, and this brings me to this gap space. Okay, and we have to make 7 double crochet in each of these gap spaces. So I will start with chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. This counts as my first double crochet, and I will do 6 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we altogether we should have 7, including the chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our first cluster. We will skip this place and move into the next space and do 7 double crochet. This is a repeat round like all the other rounds, and just 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to go around and make 7 double crochet into the each chain 2 space, and we should have altogether 8. So we are making the 7 double crochets between these 2 double crochet chain 2 spaces. Okay, Let me come to this point and I will show you how we move on to the next color. I am almost at the end and I have my 5 double crochets. I have to do 2 more. So 6 and 7. Now this needs to be closed and I am going to do a slip stitch here on top of this chain 3 space. In this round, I'm going to attach my yarn to the chain 3 space. So 1, 2, and 3. I will insert the hook and it's color changing round. So I will use my green color. This is a single crochet round, so it needs to be changed very quickly and in a subtle way. So let's just change the color here itself. And let me pull the yarn. Okay, it looks nice. Chain 1 and do a single crochet into the very same stitch. 1 and we have to do 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 single crochets in each stitch. Okay, so this one is a little tricky because we attach the yarn here. So this is number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I secured the yarn on the back side also, as you can see. It just gets a little bit confusing here. You just want to make sure you do single crochet on top of each of these double crochets. So you will have 7 single crochets on top. Now here, this comes it's an interesting and new part. We will do a long single crochet here. So to do a long single crochet, I will insert my hook here, not here, in this part. 1, 2, 3, round 3. I will insert my hook, grab the yarn. It is a single crochet. Pull the yarn a little bit up so it comes to this height. Take the yarn and come out. It is long single crochet. Okay, and now let's do single crochet on top of each of these 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, long single crochet. So I will insert my hook here, grab the yarn, bring it to almost this level, and this is how it looks. Okay, it's easy. It's just that you just have to pull a longer yarn when you do single crochet. It's called long single crochet. And now I'm doing single crochet on top of each double crochet, 7 altogether. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again we will do long single crochet. Insert my hook here, yarn over to this point. I will come out of both loops. Okay, you can play around, just see how long you want. It shouldn't be too loose, not too tight. And I'm doing single crochets on top. I'll show you one more time. Once you're done, you can just gently pull and adjust your stitches. I'm at the long single crochet part. I will insert my hook here, pull the yarn, insert the hook, pull the yarn, and I think this is a good spot. I will come out of both loop and do single crochets here. That's how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to go around, do single crochet, long single crochet, and all the way here, and I'll meet you at the end when I'm doing the last long single crochet.